Happy Sport. Julia Roberts is making her comeback in a film by Xavier Dolan. Here's the poster that will make you dream, and Chopin is the instigator. A brand new project with major actors of the Seventh Art who might just want to remake the film in its long version. Who knows? Who better than Julia Roberts and her incredible smile could embody the joie de vivre of a sparkling jewel watch? It's obvious when you think about it. Longtime partner of the most famous film festival in the world, the Festival of Cannes, we know the visceral attachment of the Chopin house to the world of cinema. And the first ascent of the famous steps of the Palais des Festivals de Cannes by Julia Roberts, barefoot, wearing a long black dress, and a splendid necklace of emeralds and diamonds by Chopin High Jewelry, have certainly marked our memories forever. A glamorous and joyful collaboration for an equally joyful watch. The history of the Happy Sport watch began very early in the imagination of Caroline Schoefferle, the co-president and artistic director of Chopin. You only have to take a look at its earlier versions to be convinced. Presented for the first time in 1993 by Caroline Schoefferle, it carries with it all the metamorphoses of an era and embodies the joie de vivre and the free spirit to which contemporary women aspire, all in its many variations. Motivated by the idea of a versatile watch whose appearance is as precious as it is casual, would allow it to be worn with ease on a tennis court as well as at a business lunch or night out on the town, Caroline takes over the concept of mobile diamonds launched by her parents. But instead of making loose diamonds dance around the watch, as was the case with the Happy Diamonds timepieces, she decided to place them between glass above the dial. Impossible, her workshop manager said to her. Caroline, if you manage to sell these watches, I'll give you 1 rose per copy sold. The result, presented in 1993, did not fail to surprise. With the marriage between the preciousness of diamonds and the robustness of steel, the codes of watchmaking were upset, modernized, and the workshop manager offered Caroline a rosebush that has never ceased to bloom. It's all the know-how of a few craftsmen in the factory that allows these precious stones to turn unhindered. Housed in a thin metal capsule in the shape of a spinning top, each moving diamond is placed between 2 sapphire crystals when the watch is cased. A delicate task. Care must be taken not to trap dust, which would interfere with the running of the mobiles. It needs all the dexterity of the artisan choreographer. Today, Happy Sport adopts a new diameter of 33 mm, established according to the golden ratio, the divine proportion that governs the ratio between the components to achieve perfection. With this diameter particularly suited to the female wrist, Happy Sport becomes two-tone, with ethical rose gold in particular to go with everything. To create the meeting between Julia Roberts and Happy Sport, Caroline Schoefferle entrusted the artistic direction of this new campaign to the director Xavier Dolan. Renowned for the intensity with which he translates the emotions of his heroes in front of the camera, Xavier Dolan has endeavored to show, through his short film, the way in which Julia Roberts has appropriated the joie de vivre inherent in the Happy Sport watch. He also provided artistic direction for a series of images produced by photographer Shane Laverdiere, with assistance from stylist Elizabeth Stewart. We meet the most fashionable young director of the moment, who seduces his audience with his intimate, aesthetic stories.
Excuse, attends. Oh non, ça commence déjà. J'étais excessivement flatté. Je pense que j'étais aussi un peu intimidé parce que j'ai jamais réalisé en fait de publicité. Donc donc ma réaction ça a été d'être content, d'être happy. C'est sûr que ça a pris un tout autre sens, là. Elle a son importance dans ma vie puis dans mon histoire, notamment à travers Erin Brockovich, par exemple. Donc, de savoir que j'aurais la chance de travailler avec elle, ça m'a enthousiasmé, évidemment. conceptuellement, il y avait quelque chose qui existait déjà. Il y avait une ligne directrice par rapport au lâcher-prise, à l'aisance, la liberté. Donc, tout artistiquement et esthétiquement allait forcément s'aligner, en fait, autour de ça. Il fallait avoir, tant au niveau des costumes que de la lumière, quelque chose de simple, de léger, d'accessible, d'humain. J'arrête pas de faire ça avec mes mains constamment. C'est assez rare de pouvoir s'associer en fait avec une marque de luxe qui a une conscience écologique, une conscience éthique. Une compagnie comme Chopard en fait a ça, a cette sensibilité-là, ce souci-là envers l'environnement, envers sa main-d'œuvre, sa façon de fabriquer, de produire. Et puis ça fait d'eux des gens avec qui on a envie forcément de collaborer parce qu'ils ont des principes.
And finally, for fun, a few more pictures of this sparkling campaign.